Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome to Curse of the Dead Gods on Nintendo Switch. I've heard a lot about this game, just really good things, so I'm really excited to jump into it. It's like a roguelite, isometric style, like a Diablo style type game, and it looks really exciting. It looks exactly like the type of game that I would want to play, so I wanted to share it with you all, and hopefully you'll enjoy it too. So let's just go ahead and jump in. I have not touched it yet, so this is like my first time experiencing everything, as you can see by the empty save slots. So let's see what happens. Let's see how this goes. I hope it's as good as I've heard it is. So it's also available on like PC, PS4, and Xbox, I believe, but I mean, a game like this, you gotta get on Switch. Let's see what's going on with this. It's like a cutscene. Super tiny off into the distance. What's up, Hidden Gem gamers? Alright, so we are in some sort of catacomb, some sort of tomb here. Tomb. Let's see, I have a torch. Swing that with A. I have a gun for X, and I guess Y is the sword. Okay, cool. Hidden Gen Gamer says, I'm working on a Max Payne 3 review. It should be up tomorrow. Also, did you watch my Spider-Man review? I didn't get a chance to check out your Spider-Man review, man, but I will definitely check it out soon. Hopefully soon. I've been really busy lately. All right, let's see. I don't want to get too lost here. Good job on working on the next review, though. Max Payne 3 is an awesome game, so definitely excited to see that as well. Indiana Jones style tomb raiding. By the way, Hidden Gem, feel free to drop the link to your review in this chat so I can check it out afterwards. Alright, so can you break stuff? Is there stuff in here? Guess not. Alright, let's keep going. Let's not waste our time. So it looks like there's some sort of like a stamina bar underneath my guy. Light and darkness. Light reveals hidden traps. Standing in darkness increases all damage you take. Plus 50%. Watch out for the indicator at the bottom of your screen to know if you stand in the light or in the darkness. Interesting. I know that's going to mess with me a lot. Use torch action to equip an attack with your torch. Torch can spread fire to braziers or enemies. Elements of fire spread light around. There's a lot of darkness in this game, I'm guessing. I wonder if the torch is just something that your character like always has consistently. Dodge and stamina. Use dodge action to quickly roll and evade enemy attacks or traps. Each dodge requires one of your stamina points. Once stamina is depleted, you cannot dodge anymore. Stop attacking or dodging for a short time to quickly replenish stamina. It's like counting up there in the corner. A couple more. 4 more. There we go. Basic combat. Use attack actions to equip an attack with your weapons. Chain multiple main attacks to trigger a powerful finisher. Use secondary attacks to shoot with your range weapon. Finishers and range attacks require 1 stamina point. Oh cool, there's like full-blown moveset here. So like that final blow right there, I guess is like a finishing attack. If you can chain together all the attacks, it looks like it does a little bit more damage. So let's see how much damage do you do with like a charge. Do you do anything? I guess you set him on fire, which is kind of cool. How about this gun? It's like decent. Advanced combat. Hold main attack for a while, then release to trigger a charged attack. Alright, so that's like a Zelda shout out right there. Hold secondary attack for a while, then release at the perfect time to trigger a more damaging perfect shot. Okay, so there's some skill here. Chain a secondary attack after a series of main attacks to trigger a unique offhand combo. Requires 1 stamina point. That sounds interesting. I want to see how that looks. Did I do anything I was supposed to there? I guess nothing. Alright, so let's see if we can get this timing right. So that's like the timing for the gun. Simple enough. I guess if you count it down. I wonder if it's like different for every weapon. The timing changes up. So let's see this like chain a secondary attack thing. Let's see if I can figure that out. Oh, that's really, really smooth. It doesn't do as much damage as I hoped though. But that's still pretty good. I wonder if these are like standard enemies or if these are just like random or like higher level enemies that are a bit stronger, because it takes a couple hits to take them down for sure. Alright, so I have to do the charged attack. Let's do the charged attack. There we go. Eat all the enemies. Advanced defense, perfect dodge. Use dodge action to evade enemy attacks. Successfully evading and attacking triggers a perfect dodge, which restores 1 stamina point. Nice. Oh, and there's parry. You can parry in this game? Is this like a Souls game? It has parry and it has stamina bar. A successful parry weakens the enemy. It will take more damage for a short time and restores 2 stamina points. This is going to be a difficult game. I get the feeling that these devs really know what they're doing. Alright, so we need to do like a perfect dodge and we need a parry. So let's see if... Let's get the dodges out of the way. I tend to be a lot better at that. That was not a perfect dodge. Come on. Oh. This is going to be tricky, isn't it? Thank God I have 1,000 health. I'm a little late on the parry. Gotta get that timing right. It's weird from like a top-down angle. There's one. Let's get another parry in. Man, those guys, like, their attacks are perfect. Way delayed. Come on now. There it is. That's going to be really hard to time. I have to practice that for sure. All right, now let's get the perfect dodges. Not perfect enough, just average. That was an average dodge. Is that a perfect dodge? All right, there's one. Too late on that one too. So defense is not my strong point in this game. Come on. Get that extra parry. There it is. Cool. Finish these guys off. I know you guys have been talking in the chat. I'm going to read the chat in just a second. End of training. Continue to the end of the room to start your journey through the temple. If you want to make more practice time, use interaction on the central marker of the room to call for more training enemies. No, thank you. Let's get to that next room. But before I do... Let's see what the chat is saying. It's me! What's up? I remember watching you when the Nintendo Switch first came out. I loved your videos. It's nice to see you back on YouTube. Thanks, man. It's really nice to be back on YouTube as well, live streaming. And I'm really, really stoked to be talking to you since you're an OG fan. Very cool. Troy, when are your Let's Plays returning? As soon as I find the time to be able to sit down and record them, man. I know I've been lacking with the uploads lately on the channel, but I promise that will come back eventually. As soon as my schedule sort of stables out. I just got a new job, so I've been hyper focused on doing well with that. And I want to try and balance that out and work in like Let's Plays and all the other videos that you guys know me for. Jade rings. Jade rings are gifts from the dead gods to those who overcome the trials of the temple. Jade rings are bound to your character and persist even after death. After each exploration, you can trade jade rings in the underground to gain access to new gear. Wow, that's a lot of jade rings. Cool. Troy says 65,000 subscribers, you giving away a PS5? Yeah, 65,000 subscribers, that's the subscriber goal. And once we hit that goal, I will be giving away either a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. It depends on whatever the winner wants. I have them both. So make sure you're subscribed if you're tuning into this live stream now, or if you're watching it later. Go ahead and subscribe and enter for a chance to win a next-gen console. So the map. Each temple is an assembly of rooms linked together. Each room type represents the main reward you can expect to find in it. Kind of like Hades, I guess. Each time you complete a room, you can choose your path and progress through the temple. Use the map action during your exploration to consult the temple layout. Also, you choose where you want to go, and then you get stuff. I guess we should go to a relic. I don't really know what relics do, but it sounds better than just some random gold. Garrett says this game seems to have a slower Hades vibe. I guess that's what I'm getting from it too. I really like the intense fast-pacedness that Hades has. I think that game is really, really fun. It didn't grab me like it grabbed a lot of people out there, because I know that was like the talk of the town last year. But I think that's because I played it while it was in early access like 2 years ago. And I beat it and I kind of got my fill from it. So when the Switch version came out, I was kind of already over it all. But Hades is still like, it really is a great game. Alright, I guess we have to light some stuff. Let's light some stuff here. Make sure we have enough light to actually see what we're doing. Greed kill. This first run is gonna just be me figuring stuff out. So, probably gonna play pretty horribly. So if you are watching this, like, the recording of this on YouTube, maybe skip ahead like 20 or 30 minutes. Greed kills. After defeating an enemy, the greed kill timer starts. Chain kills to increase your greed kill count and the amount of gold released by enemies. Hitting enemies, perfect dodges, and parries refill the timer. Greed kill series reset. Greed kill series reset if timer drops off or if you take damage. Oh, this is the relic. Okay. +4 to a single highest attribute. Constitution, dexterity, or perception. I have no idea what any of those do, but let's take it. There's an inventory system. Man, it's deep. Thanks for that. I needed that for sure. Did this go out after I lit it? Tabletop. What's up, tabletop mode? Philip, my man, how's it going? It's going really good. Really, really good. I'm stoked now, especially. This is like the first game I've played in the last like 5 days. I was going through some pretty heavy withdrawals. Really stoked to be streaming it too. Google Gamer 24. What's up, Google Gamer? I'm guessing you're a Stadia guy or gal. That's cool. I have Stadia too. I don't remember the last time I played it, but I have it. Alright, so we're in greed kill mode. We got 3 kills, 3 chain kills. I'm looking for like a torch spot to light it up, but I'm not seeing anything around here. Definitely a learning curve. I'm noticing a much bigger learning curve here than with something like Hades. Offerings. When you interact with a weapon, relic, or attribute's altar, you can make an offering to the gods to claim one of 3 presented boons. Make a gold offering to spend gold for it. Make a blood offering to get it for free at the cost of some corruption. Okay. Constitution. So heal 6% of max health when an enemy is killed by the environment. 9% of max health when an enemy is killed by the environment. Oh man, okay. So I guess this is way better than the middle one. I guess we'll go for this one. I feel like it's kind of crappy, but we'll take it. Or maybe... Oh, I can't offer gold. I would have to offer blood for this, so I don't really want anything then. Well, it's a first run, so I want to figure out what corruption does and how it slows you down. So let's see what that's like. Corrupted. Open the next door. Now we're off to the next area. So healing on the left. I don't think I need healing just yet. There's another relic there. Oh, and then you can see what paths will close off too. That is so weird. This will simplify everything. This will just bring me straight ahead. All right, let's go. Let's go to the relic side. Tamuk's dominion is fire. Trap in a bottle and the bottle will explode. Explosive barrels have an increased explosion radius. Cool. Save available. Alright, cursed. Each time you fill your corruption gauge, you are cursed. Curses add modifiers to the classic game rules and last until the end of the run. Beware of the fifth and final curse, for it will strongly jeopardize your chances of success. I feel like whoever wrote this is maybe like not a native English speaker. But then again, I'm not a native English speaker either. Let's see. Lots of gold down this path. Traps. Traps galore. Oh, there's like witches in this room. And a lot of traps. Greed kill. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know how that worked out so well, but thank God it did. Alright, weighted blades. Wait, is my current weapon better? Projectile damages increase based on the distance traveled before impacts, up to 50%. Silver, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Hello. I'm doing fantastic, and even better now that you're here. Thanks for joining. I'm just trying this game out. Oh, I can offer this to the gods. Get rid of some corruptions. Trying this game out for the first time, and so far so good. It's a little weird. Like, I have this... There is definitely a learning curve, like I was saying earlier. But I'm still really interested. I have a feeling it's going to open up into something really cool soon. Ancient Sensor. Gold offering removes 15 corruption. I have no idea what these relic things do. This is definitely just a very first, like, test run, a trial run. Figure out the game. The darkness is super low. I feel like I can barely see anything. Oh, I definitely want to light these. Oh, the traps are going to light them. That's cool. And they explode after a while? A healing room would definitely come in handy soon. So we got that. We've got 16 skulls, 10 green rings, and there's another altar. Mark of the Damned, Tamuk's Pendant, and Obsidian Fragments. 45% damage against weakened enemies. Plus 30% damage in darkness. Wow, these actually seem really cool. I'm definitely going to offer my blood for something. Weakened enemies might be a good one, but I don't know at what weak state they take 45% more damage. I feel like this might be a better grab for me right now at this point. Silver asks, I'm glad it's all well. What is this game about? It's like, I guess what I've gotten from it so far is that it's definitely a roguelite similar to like Hades, but way more like complex and with like a lot more systems to them. So I don't know if it's as good as Hades, because I was a huge Hades fan. I really did like Hades, but it just kind of like got old after like, I don't know, 3 months of me playing it. I got burnt out. Trap chests. The only blow that cannot be parried is the dagger you thrust into yourself. Greed is the most ferocious of all enemies. Chests are sealed and trigger an attack that must be parried to unlock them. Holy crap. Chests have a chance to drop an additional gear item. So that's what I'm talking about. It's like there's some weird mechanics like that. They seem... You gotta get past those quickly. But this seems cool. Like, so far so good. I have darkness boost, so maybe I can do some more damage here. Take advantage of the darkness. I definitely like that gun. Like, the gun is super cool. Now we can light the room up a little bit. I don't think there's anything in here anymore. I guess I'm just supposed to roll past all of those. Greed kill 2. What's this? Jaguar Claw. 15% damage to fire attacks. To fire attacks? Or from fire attacks? Oh, the Rainbow Corn says, after you parry, enemies are weakened. Thank you for clearing that up. You must have been playing this for a little while. I guess this game was on Steam Early Access, so people have definitely had access to it. Were you playing on Steam Early Access, Rainbow? Go, cleaned out that room. Alright, so now we have enough gold, so we can use some of that gold. Alright, attributes. Earn the power of the dead gods and improve your attributes during a run. Each point of constitution increases your maximum health. Each point of dexterity increases all of your weapons base damage. Each point of perception increases any gold income and the chance enemies drop gear objects when defeated. Alright, so that's also very good to know. Starting to get less confused here. So constitution, maximum health, dexterity, weapon damage, perception, gold. What do you think is the most important? I'm gonna go with dexterity, I guess. Base weapon damage. Good thing it tells you there in case you forget. Yeah, let's go with weapon damage. That'll definitely help us. 10%. Rainbow Corn says, yeah, a bit. I still suck, though. I bet you're better than me, man. I definitely suck at this game right now. But that's the thing about these games, like roguelites. The more you play them, like literally each run, you definitely get better with each run. So, the more time you put into it, the better you get at it. Dark Fervor. Once the darkness is in your blood, nothing can stop its spread, not even death. Corruption now passively increases over time. Going through a door no longer provokes corruption. So it's just going to gradually increase. Save. Save available? Like, can I save? So these are the things that I've been picking up. I guess these are my corruptions. Did I... Okay, so I did offer gold for the last one. Oh my gosh, there's so many systems. So much to learn. I wonder if I can parry projectiles. So a spear, two-handed weapon. Nice, I'm definitely gonna take this. Two-handed weapons. Use two-handed weapon action. Use the two-handed weapon action to equip and attack with your two-handed weapon. Two-handed weapons can also trigger charged attacks. Oh, so that's what the B button's gonna do. Right into a trap. So it's slower, but obviously stronger. And it takes stamina points. Can you, like, chain attacks with, like, your one-handed and your two-handed weapon? Be very curious to find that out, too. Kuiku, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks for coming by my last-minute impromptu Curse of the Dead Gods stream. How's your night going, man? Or is it nighttime for you? No, you said you were not in the States, so it's a totally different part of the world for you. Oh, there's the trap thing. I should have parried. Let's see if I can open it. There's a parry. Cool. Alright, Obsidian Fragment. Relic Eagle. Plus 15% damage against weakened enemies. Yeah, let's offer this one to the gods. Get a little bit of health back. I don't think we need this one. What's up, Rasta Life? Welcome to the stream. I think you're just in time to watch me die right before I get to the end. It would have been cool to get to this boss, though, on my first run. Maybe if I find, like, a full health thing. There is a healing thing in the next room, so I gotta survive this one. I don't know how much health I'm gonna get back, though. Oh boy. Fun's already started. Oh, I gotta get out of the way quicker than that. Take this guy out. I think I got these now. Should be able to. There it is. More spawning in, of course. See if I can avoid getting hit for the rest of this room. Nope. Couldn't do it. Is this the last guy? Oh man, they keep throwing more at me. Oh, they're getting healed. There's like some big monster shaman thing right there. And you're teleporting on me? No, get out of the way. You didn't roll it. I ran out of stamina right in that last hit. Oh well, 44%. Hey, it's a new record. Last record was 0. 15 minutes almost. Over 1,000 gold. Cool, I'll take that. So what did I miss in the chat? Let's see. It's after 2 in the morning here, Kuiku says. That is late. What are you doing up so late? The game looks cool, giving me Hades kind of vibes. Yeah, that's exactly the impression that I got from it too. Feels like a more like in-depth or complex Hades, but there's like no dialogue so far, no real story that I've caught on to. The Underworld. The Underworld is a place between life and death where the dead gods slumber. Use the interaction action near the central stele in the main hall to access the Underworld. Where have you guys heard that before? Therefore, you can offer crystal skulls and jade rings to the gods to unlock new upgrades. All Underworld upgrades are persistent and will remain after death. Okay, okay. What does this do? So this is where I make my like offerings and stuff. Blessings of the Dead Gods are powerful passive abilities that will help you during subsequent explorations. Unlock blessings, then equip one in each available blessing slot. Return to the Underworld after each exploration to change your current blessings. So these are the blessings that we have. I don't think I have... Oh, okay, I can use crystal skulls, I guess, to get these. I don't really know what the right ones are right now. Gain Fury, deal 50% more damage for 6 seconds when you take damage. Oh, yeah. I take a lot of damage, so I'm definitely going to grab this one. Traps deal 100% more damage to enemies. Gain 100 gold. And 5 perception at the start of your exploration. Or 1,000 gold. That's cool, but I don't feel like that's too necessary. What was this one? Fire illuminates farther. All damage taken is reduced by 20% when in the light. Heck yeah. Okay. Can I not equip it, though? I can only choose... Oh, I can only choose this one. Alright, well... Yeah, let's stick with the Furious skin. Is there anything else that I can do here? These are different weapons. Throwing knives and a chipper dagger. What did I take? Did I just swap my gun for knives? Throwing knives? Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see if this is any good. And then I guess the temple is just straight ahead. This is kind of a small little hub world. It's just like a single entranceway or starting point right before the dungeons really start. Can you go backwards? Oh, this is just like from where I started from at the very beginning of the game. Yeah. Maybe stuff back there opens up later, like as you progress through the game. Alright, next run. Here we go. Events? Old nightmare. Escape from your worst nightmare. Fear permanent hallucinations and infested hosts. You lose all sense of direction. Now let's just do something normal. I have no idea what... So I guess there's like different versions, different runs you can go on. Introduction to the Temple of the Jaguar. Oh, these are like different things. Temple of the Eagle, Temple of the Serpents. Let's do the same thing one more time. Maybe we'll do better this time. So we can pick our room that we start with. A weapon. Let's go with the weapon room. That's really like my favorite part of these types of games, are like just the different weapons. Like Hades had some really good weapons. Daggers aren't too bad so far. Oh no, those are throwing knives. I'm just like straight up throwing knives at them point blank. Okay, so my daggers are the ones that use up the stamina. And my knives are my actual weapon. So it's like a ranged weapon, but that's used in the main hand. Oh man. So you can't, like, if you run out of stamina, you definitely need... You're screwed, because you can't dodge. So you need to reserve at least one stamina point to, like, get out of here alive. That's a good combo. Oh, I'm on fire. And I am like almost fully corrupted at this point. So I wonder what happens when you... So if your corruption meter gets to 100, I guess you actually get corrupted, and you can only get corrupted up to 5 times before you're kind of screwed. Alright, let's keep moving forward. Next room. Wait, isn't there a weapon here? I thought there was supposed to be a weapon here. Definitely don't want to miss that if it's here. Nothing? Alright, here we go. Let's go for the relic room. Dancing flames. There's so much in common between a pretender and flame. They are both driven by a hunger to consume all within their grasp. Flamethrower traps activate automatically if you stand in front of them. Isn't that what was happening before? Did I get that curse before? There's their activation. Ancient Sensor. Gold offerings remove 5 corruption. Yeah. Need to keep my corruption low. So this actually, I don't feel like this is really a curse, getting these like flamethrower things to activate in front of me, because I kind of want them to go off so that they hit the enemies. So yeah, I guess if you play sloppily, it's a curse. I'm sure I'll get smacked by him, but I can still use it as like an advantage in battle. These daggers definitely don't fly as far as I'd like them to. Alright. Off to the next area. It's funny, like the graphic style is like almost borderline cell shaded, so it almost reminds me of like Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars in a really weird way. Rainbow Corn says, at the altar, that's where you have to get the weapon and relics. Was there an altar back there that I missed? 'Cause that sucks if I did. I'm gonna have to do a redemption stream of this game one day. Maybe I'll do that on Twitch like later this week. Oh, I did miss it. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, man. You're my backup. You're my, like, co-pilot through this game at this point. Let me know if there's anything else I should be doing, or if I'm not doing enough of, too, please. Any hints I can get is great. Alright, so here's an altar. Jaguar Claw, same thing. 10% of critical damage dealt also heals you. And then plus 15% critical damage. So let's go with the Constitution one. And we'll offer some blood. So, see, we have a couple different choices. Let's go with the healing room since we're gonna die. We don't. Doing a little worse this round than the last introduction round, but I have a feeling like the introduction one was extra easy. Gold Puncture. The God of Death takes what he wants, without agreement or principles. Each door imposes a payment of 300 gold. Each gold not paid is converted into damage. If all gold is paid, 10% of maximum health is restored. Oh, okay. So you basically just are going to lose money until you die. They're going to literally milk you dry. Milk me dry. What is this it? Oh, so I heal, but I gain corruption the more I heal. No, thank you. That's enough for me. This is a game of consequences. This is a game of, like, wherever there's an action, there's a reaction. Can I choose? I guess I can't. It's not... Oh, that was the healing room, so we have to go to the gold room next. Seth Maj says, what's your opinion of all the fanboys complaining that Skyward Sword should be free since it's a Wii port? Fanboys make no sense. Let's see, I just want to know what this thing is first before I answer your question. Sunbrazers now burn with dark flame and cannot be lit. I am like super excited that Skyward Sword is coming out. I'm like stoked that Nintendo announced that for Switch. That's actually the one Zelda game, the only Zelda game in my entire life that I have not played. So I'm really, really excited to finally play that for the first time. Also, like, you know, full 1080p 60. So the fanboys need to shut up, dude. Like, they are so... I don't think that there's anything Nintendo could do to really make truly everybody happy. Obviously, there's a reason that they chose Skyward Sword. We already have, you know, like, Wii U ports of Twilight Princess and of Wind Waker. So, like, you know, from a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense for Nintendo to sit on that, especially if it's ready to go. What does make sense is for them to stagger out releases and release the game that nobody or people haven't played in a long time yet. So Skyward Sword, the last time people played that game was like in 2000. When did that come out? 2008 or 9 or something like that. It's like almost 10 years, over 10 years ago. So yeah, like, like that is the game they're gonna put out. They're gonna fully remake or remaster that game, and it'll be available on Switch because it makes sense from a business standpoint. And then they'll stagger out Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, with Twilight Princess next, and then Wind Waker after that. And then after all three come out individually, they'll come out with like a master collection or some Hyrule's greatest collection, greatest hits. I'm like, I mean, it's Nintendo. They never do what people like, what their audience wants them to do initially. They drip feed them, and it's a business model that's been working for a long time. So, and it gets people talking. I mean, look how many people are talking about Skyward Sword now, because Nintendo did what they did. If, like, you know, Nintendo announced a Zelda HD collection with all three games, everyone would have talked about Zelda for like a day or 2 days, and then it would have been over, and it would have been quiet until we got those games, and then it would have been hype for like a couple days, and then gone all over again. Just like it was with the Mario collection that came out on Switch. Just, you know, with Galaxy and Sunshine and all those other ones, 64. That's the way I see it. I don't know if you agree or not, but that's just my 2 cents. I got like so passionate about talking about that I have no idea where I am anymore in this game or what's going on. I will say, if you're like wondering what the differences are between this game and Hades, this game seems a little bit more difficult than Hades. Like, Hades is not an easy game by any measure, but this game seems like way more, I don't want to say skill-based, because Hades is like also a very skill-based game. It's just there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more to the combat than just attack and dodge. Like, Hades is attack, dodge, get out of the way, attack, find your window. This is like, oh crap, do I have enough stamina? You know, what weapons am I using right now? Like, should I try and combo these different weapons together? Like, there's a lot going on. So any hesitation that I have of this game so far is just purely because I'm not good at it right now. But I'm sure the better I get at it, the more I'm gonna enjoy it. Because it does seem like there's a lot of potential for a good game here. Crispy Games, that's such a great name. Crispy's Games. That's such a good name for a channel. This is Curse of the Dead Gods. And it's available on everything, including Switch. 2% base damage per 1,000 gold carried. I'm never gonna have like more than 1,000 gold in this run, so I'm gonna offer this to the gods. Get rid of some of that corruption that you all know I'm gonna get. It's definitely headed my way. Is there an altar in this room, or was it just that chest? I guess it was just that chest. Next room. Weapon. I'm gonna go for the weapon. I need the weapon. Attributes would be really nice, but I need that weapon more than anything. So I don't know what this smoke does, but it looks bad for me, and it changes that symbol on the bottom. So he's dead. should have dodged out of that. I got caught up in a straight line. All right, double greed kill. We're getting close to a healing room. Definitely gonna get full health. I don't care how corrupted I get. Actually, I do care, because I'm sure that's not gonna help me in the long run. Parried him. Oh no. It's getting close. It's getting close again. It's these like mage things that really mess me up. But I got him now. Alright, is that the room? Is the room clear? Okay, I can choose a weapon here. But I'm gonna gain some massive corruption. Whoa, what is this? Secondary, it's a shield? Parrying reflects projectiles, so I can reflect projectiles here. There's a two-handed weapon. Venomous fangs. Okay, so 20% base damage if secondary weapon is a dagger, which it is. Attacks from behind deal 30% damage. This thing sounds awesome. So there's the spear, and there's these daggers. Or there's these venomous fangs, and then there's this shield that definitely looks cool, but my parrying kind of sucks right now. So let's go with the venomous fangs. And offer some blood. Excuse me. Get rid of our throwing knives. Can I? Oh wait, there. Okay. There. Now we have the right weapon equipped. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so let's move forward to the next area. This badass new weapon that we have. Venomous fangs. Crispy's games, do you think it plays like Diablo? In some ways it does. Diablo on console was like almost like a twin stick shooter, especially if you were playing like a ranged based class. So in that respect it doesn't. It looks like it plays like Diablo, but it doesn't play like Diablo, if that makes any sense. It's more similar to something like Hades, or even closer to something like Dark Souls, I would say, because you can parry and there's like a stamina system. Alright, Blinding Greed. So this is the thing with the gold. The amount of gold on the ground increases. Gold on the ground disappears after a short time. That's cool. Just way more chances. So let's heal up. I don't know if we'll be able to get to full health. But that's good enough. That's really good. That'll keep us going. The torch just does not work in this room at all. So we can upgrade, we can get gold, or we can do the unknown. Let's go for the upgrade. Hey, it's my old buddy, old pal Phil Spencer in the chat. What's up, Phil Spencer? It's going really well. How are you doing? How are things over at Xbox? I want to try and get one of these guys from behind. Oh yeah, that definitely does some pretty good damage. Roll behind you. Oh wow, this weapon makes a world of a difference. You can't like roll through enemies either. Like, enemies are solid objects, so I will get stuck if I try to, like, or if 3 of these things try to corner me. No. Oh no. Am I at, like, full corruption now? We're, like, almost at the boss. Don't want to mess it up now. Alright, greed killed 2. I think the altar is right here. So we can upgrade some stuff. What can I upgrade? I can't do anything here. Oh no, okay, so I can get it to level 3, but does that do anything? I guess it increases damage. But it won't let me do it because I don't have enough gold, and I guess I'm like too corrupted to offer any corruption, which kind of sucks. Weebeard Gaming. Yo, what's up, cool guy? I've been watching you for 4 years, and I just recently bought the Switch backpack because it looked good in your review. Thanks, man. I still have that backpack too. The exact one for my video. I use it whenever I can, whenever it makes sense. Like, sometimes I'll use it as a travel bag because it has so many pockets. It's like such a cool little travel bag to use. But I'm glad you liked that video. It holds up. I stand by every word I said in that video. X-Belts. Alok's Truth. Wow. I wonder if that's like a real, like, Aztec name or something. Immortality is the greatest of all curses, and death is a cure. Health drops over time until it reaches 1 HP. Well, that's very exciting. I'm glad that the game is going to help me out that way. Whoa, I am bleeding out right now. So this is a one-hit kill mode. So if I get hit at all, once my HP reaches 1, then I'm dead. I wonder if there's anything I can do to, like, try and save myself ahead of time, though. What I definitely don't need is to fall into a trap. That would suck. Shaman. Okay, was this the room? And my health is still dropping like crazy. So what's in this altar here? Whoa, two-handed weapon bow? These are some really cool weapons, but I can't get any of them right now because I'm fully corrupted. Alright, Blood Weeper, Life Sweeper Maul, two-handed weapon, heavy. Swift bow, two-handed weapon, Skyhammer. So these are all two-handed weapons. Wow, this bow looks so cool to me. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know how the dude would hold it. It looks like a great sword. So it's like something from Monster Hunter. Blood Weeper, Life Seeper Maul. Well, just window shopping for now. So I think, is this boss time? It is. At least we get to see the boss. I'm gonna call it right now. I am not winning against this. I'm gonna just try and make it last as long as I possibly can. Alright, here we go. This is it. Oh. That was quick. It actually lasted a bit longer than I thought it would, though. Alright, I doubled my last one. I think the last record was like 44%. So that's a pretty good improvement. Successful parries, 1. Perfect rooms, 2. Those were both the healing rooms. Those are the rooms where I took no damage. Awesome. Codex. The codex keeps filling it up. Let me know in the chat or in the comments if you actually use like codexes or bestiaries and stuff like that in video games. Because I barely ever do, unless I'm like making a video or trying to make a guide or something like that. I never really have to reference those. The Rainbow Corn says after you beat a boss in longer runs, you can get rid of a curse. Oh, cool. So the runs get longer than this. This is just a ease you into it sort of thing. But the red curses mess... yeah, they do. They mess you up big time. Light and darkness. Light reveals hidden traps. Standard darkness increases all damage you take by 50%. Watch out for the indicator. Dodge stamina. Corruption. This is just like, hey, everything that you might not know yet. Let's throw it all at you in 30 really cool looking slides. Pistols, throwing weapons, claws. Wait, interrupts. Some attacks can be interrupted. Regular enemies attack or break their protection. Charged attacks of shields and whips. Offhand combos of pistols. Combo finishers of daggers and spears. Any attacks of a two-handed heavy weapon. Okay, so there's like a lot of information. There's whips. A little bit of Castlevania. Two-handed heavy weapons. Spears. And bows. Alright. So do I have a choice to... I guess you start out with like a standard sword and a pistol every time. But then there's this stuff that you can choose to take with you if you want. So the whip is my secondary and machete would be my main hand one. Yeah. Heck yeah, I want to try that. What's the whip like? It's so cool. Nice, and he whips it back when you charge it. That's so cool. Alright, I like that. That's very interesting. Do we have any new things that we can unlock? Not quite yet. Oh man, this game, so I'm liking it a lot more and more. Oh, and there's this whole section. Rainbow Corn, where were you to tell me this? You're supposed to be my backseat gamer, man. You're supposed to help me get through all of this stuff. I have so many extra things that I can upgrade. Divine Favors. Divine Favors let you refresh the gear offered in weapons and relic shrines. Unlock more Divine Favors to increase the number of times you can refresh the choices during an exploration. After each exploration, you regain all of your Divine Favors. Did anyone catch any of that? Because I wasn't listening to anything I just said right there. Let me know in the chat if you know what that means. Okay, so we can afford some things here. These are new weapons, Forsaken Weaponry. Let me know, Rainbow Corn, let me know what weapon you like. No, I'm just, you don't have to say you're sorry or anything. I'm just messing with you, bro. Silver stars. Oh, these like ninja stars? That's cool. I wish they had like a katana or something. That would be cool too. War Makana. Not quite a katana, but it's a Makana. I don't have... Do I have enough? Alright, yeah. We're getting one of these. Glaive. I like the claws. The claws are cool. They're like very quick. So I'm gonna go with one of these claws as well. There'll be some good weapons to start us out with. Restore altar. Restore the second weapon altar. One weapon altar has been restored. Oh, so this opens up more potential for upgrades and stuff. Okay. And then this, I have no idea what this does. Okay, Rainbow Corn says it rerolls what you get at the altars. If you upgrade the weapon altars tab, you get more choices at the beginning. I see, I see. Very helpful. Okay, cool. So let's go with this setup that we have here. And we've got the blunt claw and the dagger. But no, I'm going to stick with the whip because the whip looks really cool. I wish you could just choose one. You didn't have to take them both. Because I would totally change my like machete thing for this claw. Wow, there are a lot of rooms, so all of those things at the top there are locked off. It's a pretty big game. It definitely kills any sort of monotony you might experience playing a roguelite. So that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna try another area though. Let's try the Storm Throne. Let's just go to the next one. Crispy's... Oh, okay. Let's pick something. Well, let's go with the... I mean, I see how valuable gold is at this point, so I'm almost thinking we should go with gold. But I feel lucky today, so I'm gonna go with the unknown. Crispy's Games, do you think we're going to get a Nintendo Switch Pro this year? We are going to get a Nintendo Switch Pro the same year that we get Breath of the Wild 2. I don't think Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out this year. I think if it was, Nintendo would have talked about it during this past Direct. They would have shown it off. They would have gotten everybody hyped. I think that we're going to get Breath of the Wild 2 like early next year, like March, around the same time that the original Breath of the Wild came out, and we're going to get a Switch Pro launching alongside with it. Have any of my Nintendo predictions been right so far? Not many of them. Some of them have, but not many of them. Like 80% wrong. But that just seems like, from a business standpoint, that just seems like the smart thing to do. So Nintendo's dealing with a console right now. They have the Switch, and their competition is like PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. So they're gonna have to make some sort of a hardware upgrade soon if they want to stay in the game. At least when it comes to like having third parties bringing their titles over to their system, because you know it's disappointing when you hear that a game is coming to PlayStation 4 and not PlayStation 5. So I can't even imagine how it would be if, like, you know, I just don't want the Switch to get left behind, essentially. And I don't think Nintendo would ever let anything like that happen. So what did this room give us? Did it give us anything? I guess nothing for this room. Oh, okay, it's not over yet. I'm trying to use my whip, but it's like backfiring on me. Oh, it brings people closer. That's cool. It's like a little get over here. Alright, Constitution +3. Get some health back. Whoa! What are you doing, man? No, that's not cool at all. Pick up some of this gold. No one's using it, so I might as well take it. Gold in the corners. Is this to the next room? There's our mystery altar. Okay, so we get some constitution here. Plus 25% max health. But we need gold for this, or I can curse myself a little bit. Let's curse myself a little bit. Let's offer some blood. Crispy's Game says, I want Breath of the Wild this year. I don't want to wait until next year. I want it now. I want it now too. I really, really want it now as well. I love that game so much, and just any like chance of having more of that game, going back to that world and, you know, discovering new things is just so appealing to me. So I want it now. But we have some good games coming out. I'm really excited for Monster Hunter in March. I know it's like the end of March. It's like a month from now, but man, when that game comes out, I think that's going to be like my main focus for a while. It's going to be like my go-to game. I'm wondering, like, how did any of you guys get Persona Strikers on Switch or on any other platform? I'd be really curious to find out how that game is doing. Because a lot of people were asking me if I was going to play it, and I'm not a big Musou fan. Not even a big Persona guy, to tell you the truth. Like, I played Persona 4 Golden. I never played Persona 5. Just because I didn't have time to like spend 300 hours in the game that I knew I would get addicted to, so I just could not bring myself to let myself get into it. Yikes. gotta lighten this room up a little bit. You can see the traps now. Did I miss any gold in that corner? No. Okay. So we're good. Got a double greed kill there. Oh, this mage thing. Stop it. Stop helping those people. Those monsters. Oh, it hit like recoils into a rock. It's like a turtle. Alright, well that thing's down. Why does my guy feel extra weak? This like machete that I'm using is so weak. 20% base damage for pistols. Fist Zero says, looks similar to Diablo. I can't wait for Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yeah, I'm excited for Diablo 2 Resurrected as well. That is going to be so cool. I did not expect Blizzard to just announce that, especially for Switch too, right away. I thought that would be like PC at first, and then maybe like 6 months later it would come to Switch, but the fact that it's coming all at the same time is really exciting. Like Diablo 3 is so much fun, especially the Switch version. Having that portably is going to be great. Let's see. Silver says Persona 4 Golden is a really good game. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it so much. That was like my first Vita game because I got the Vita late. 10% more damage. Yeah, I'm going to offer gold for this for sure. Please take my money. It'd be funny if he like turned around and like flicked it like he was like throwing a quarter in a fountain or something. The gods would be disrespected by that notion. Healing. Next room. Let's take a little bit of healing. Getting our first curse. Eternal Guardians. All warrior statues are now traps. Well, at least they tell you. Can heal up like twice, maybe? Yeah. Perfect. That's fair. Back to full health. Now I'm feeling good about where we're going next. Get some more gold. Some vulture things out of nowhere. Oh, those warrior statues are not traps, eh? Are you gonna work for these things too? Yes, it does damage to enemies. Good. Whoa. Simon Belmont, you. Oh, that's a warrior statue. Oh, the trap. Did the trap destroy the statue? That's interesting. Oh. That was a lot of gold on the ground, though. I like that it's not just like room after room of combat. Like they have little like, not platforming puzzles, but like platforming sections like that. That's really cool. There's definitely a lot of thought that went into this game. Like, I don't think the developers of this game were like, let's copy Hades. Let's make exactly what Hades is, but just our own version of it. No, like they definitely put quite a bit of thought here. Gain 50% of damage taken in gold. Okay. Oh, he just straight up broke my fire totem. So I can't damage those. But I guess they can be damaged by traps. Cool, I'll take it. More gold. Wow, I almost have 1,000 gold. What is this guy doing to me? Oh my god, he's corrupting me even more. Oh, and a two-handed weapon. Perfect. Finishers weaken enemies. Awesome. Let's just stay out of the way of hero statues for good. I can't believe how much gold there is just lying around everywhere. Definitely a much luckier run than the last one. When did this game release? Crispy's Games wants to know. Today. It officially released today, but I believe it was in Steam Early Access before then, so a lot of people have been playing it. And there is, like, information out there on it. Pretty sure there's, like, guides and stuff like that if you really want to get into the grimes of it. The Rainbow Corn says you can damage them with hammers. The hero statues. There are also breakable walls that have treasures. Oh, man. These are some pro tips, man. Thank you. So now I want to get my hands on a hammer and start swinging at walls until I find something. So there's a hero statue right there. That's another difference between this game and Hades is, like, in this game you cautiously enter areas because you don't know, like, what traps are waiting for you. And you're constantly looking for one of these things so that you can light the room and, you know, be that much further away from danger. Oh, man. The one thing that I don't like is, like, how delayed the dodge is. Definitely have to get the timings right for everything here. But this two-handed weapon is so powerful compared to my machete. It's like quadruple the amount of damage. There it is. Alright, that's gone. Needed to take that out quickly. All my health. This room, like, literally took away half my health. I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong here. I think it's just my evasive skills are too slow. Like, I need to get better at rolling. I haven't even really messed around with parrying yet too much. So that's also something I need to work on. Oh, my stamina. Come back to me. Come back to me, stamina. All that progress, I'm like losing it right now. There we go. Alright, so big boy's down. Now we just need this like vulture thing. The mage, or the archer. Is that everybody? Looks like it's everybody. Alright. So here, I guess, is this a hammer? Like a mace? Oh, and we have this new sword thing. So is this a main weapon? I can't tell. Oh, it is a main weapon. Wow. This is like way better. Definitely have enough gold for it. So we'll take this one. Swap that out with the machete. So this isn't a hammer, obviously. It's just a mace. The hammer would be a two-handed weapon. Ouch. Healing. No matter which way we go, it's healing. So let's go this way. We'll heal up. We'll probably get corrupted. Yeah, the rainbow coin says no, hammers are two-handed. Thank you for clearing that up. Dark mines. Mines are only visible while in the darkness and deal dark damage. So that's just going to make evading traps all the more fun. Okay, so now we're about to get corrupted again. Get a weapon upgrade. Hopefully it's not too bad. Shadow word. Regular enemies are concealed while in the shadows. No! Concealed enemies are revealed by light. When attacking, you deal 20% more damage in darkness. So you're in fight. I'm fighting invisible enemies now. As much damage as that spear does, it's just like, oh, I can't even attack them in the darkness, or that guy was just like using one of his abilities maybe to just vanish. But I was gonna say that spear, the two-handed spear, is like really powerful, but it's so slow I can't get the timing correct with it. That was a little better. Is that everyone in this room? That's crazy. The trap just disappears when the light comes out. Alright, so we have an upgrade here. We can upgrade our mace, which I think we're going to have to do, because it's a little on the weak side. This will bring it to... Is it 28 plus 9, or does it bring it to 28 total with that addition of 9? Guess we'll find out. Alright, relic time. If I go here, will I just like skip the boss? I wonder. I definitely don't want to skip the boss. Oh yeah, I'm much stronger now. Lying around. Are those traps? Oh, those are traps going off. Chest here too. All right, what is this last relic? Oh, cool. Okay, heals 6% of gold offerings amount. Nice. So I wonder if I'll have a chance to use that before the boss, though. damage to poison attacks, 45% damage in darkness. I'm gonna use this because I think the next fight is dark, and I could use a huge damage boost in the darkness too, so that might actually work out for me. Especially since I'm going in with half health. Oh, Andres with the super chat. What's up, man? Thank you so much. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great week so far. You came just in time for this champion fight, this boss fight. Hopefully I can win it this time. This is going to be the third attempt, I think. No, the second attempt for a boss. But I do have a new curse coming for me. So, killed enemies have a chance to trigger a lightning blast for a short time. Yikes. I don't know if that... See, that sounds like it could be good or bad. Alright, this is it. To make sure I'm good, I'm ready. Know what all my buttons do. Oh, this is like a different boss, style of boss. I died? Oh my god, that was so close. That was literally right at the end of it. I let that go too. I was playing way too sloppy. Oh well. That was pretty fun though. I definitely should have. Oh man, I cannot believe I let that last battle go. It was like right there. I was like, oh, I just gotta push for that last hit, and look what it cost me. Oh well. All right, well, I know this is a short one today, but it is the weekday. I stream a lot longer on the weekends when I stream on the weekends, but I do have to call it early tonight. I thank you guys all for coming into this stream. I know it was a quick one, like I said, but I'm hoping to stream again this weekend, maybe even on Friday if that's possible. I know Outriders has a beta coming out, so I might do a little stream for that too, in case anyone's interested. But other than that, you guys are amazing. Thank you again, Andres, once again for the super chat. You rock, man. And I will catch you guys on the next stream. Take care.